Hey guys, Jazz here and welcome back to another video, and today we are going to be doing the Q&A for 150 subscribers. So I'd just like to say before we start, thank you to everyone who has submitted in their questions. I did not expect to get this many questions in, so thank you to everyone. Now if you didn't get your question in, don't worry, I'll be announcing on Twitter when I'll be doing my next Q&A, so you can ask me there. I'll mainly do it on YouTube, where like all the comments are going to be, but I think for the future I might do just like a hashtag, or I don't know, just some type of hashtag. But yeah, let's just get straight into this. So our first question is from Ashley, or GTR Drifter, and he asks, what's my second favorite car? If I had to pick one on the spot right now, RX-8. My favorite song, what's that intro song that Jake has? I think it's called The Wildlife by Outer Sight, I think it is. I'll say that's my favorite song. And his last question is, want to do another import showcase on Horizon 3? And all I'm gonna say is, I don't know, maybe. And our next question is from Game Wolf, and he asks, how did you start YouTube and why? And do you think one day you will hit 100,000 subscribers? Thank you that you actually think I'll hit 100,000 subscribers. I don't know if I will, but I don't know. I mean, anyone has the possibility to hit 100,000 subscribers. It's just if they make it happen or not. Now, as far as me, if I'm gonna hit 100,000 subscribers, I mean, I was pretty happy when I hit 100 subscribers. So to hit 100,000 subscribers would just be insane. But I don't know, I don't really have them on my mind right now to hit 100,000 subscribers, but I think that would be pretty cool to hit. And his last question is, how did you start YouTube and why? I started YouTube back in 2014. I was watching two YouTubers at the time, mainly two YouTubers, Black Panther and Straight Up Hippo, when the whole Horizon 2 hypening, or whatever you call it, the whole hype for Horizon 2 was happening. And then I was like, you know what, I want to make some videos as well. So I got my own computer, and then I found a capture card for a friend of mine, and yeah, and I basically just made videos from there. Now if you want to know what editing software I used, I think it's pretty self-explanatory. Windows Movie Maker. Our next question is from Next Gen Racing, and he asks, what do you regret buying the most, not gaming related? I don't really have anything that I regret buying that's not gaming related, honestly. So our next question is from Daniel Sarang, and he asks, how has YouTube changed you as a person and your perspective on life? So I would say it's made me a lot happier as a person. When I wake up in the morning, I feel a lot happier when I wake up. You know, to see like the ratings on the video, the comments, then Twitter, what's happening on Twitter, you know, just like everything about it, you know, it just makes me happy. And how has it changed my perspective on life? I know it has, but I can't really think of anything specifically off the top of my head, but it has changed my perspective on life, definitely. If I were to die today, what do I want people to remember me for? Just trying to make entertaining videos, I guess. Can't really think of anything else. And his last question is, what would you say to your 10-year-old self right now? Now, my 10-year-old self was a huge Minecraft fan. I'm being serious. I would say to my 10-year-old self right now, in 4 years time you're gonna be a racing YouTuber called Jazz. That's exactly what I would say. Our next question is from Simon, and he asks, how did you meet the guys from Drivecast, Daniel and Jake? So, how did I meet the guys from Drivecast? Well, one day, Cam messaged me, and I was pretty shocked when that happened. I'm like, wait, is this the real Straight Up Hippo? I checked, and it was. And I was just like, what? Like, how is this real life right now? And then, you know, we were talking, and then, he asked me like, hey, you want to come on Drivecast? I'm like, sure. And then, yeah, that's basically how I met Drivecast, basically. Yeah, I still talk to them to this day. Now, Daniel and Jake, I met Daniel through Jake liking one of his videos, one of his Drive Club showcases on the, I think it's on the Audi R8, and then I was just blown away. His cinematics are some of the best in this community, honestly. How did I meet Jake? I actually met Jake through Twitter, and I actually had a Twitter back in 2015, because I've had multiple Twitter accounts. I don't know if they're still up, but anyway, I saw him, I checked out his channel, and I checked a few months later, and he has like, I think like 100 subscribers, I'm not sure. He had quite a bit, he had quite a lot of subscribers at the time. Well, he has even more now, but yeah. And then one day, you know, I was like, you know what, I want to start up a YouTube channel. And then, you know, I commented on one of his videos. And then one day, he added me to a Twitter chat. And then that's basically how I met him, I guess. So yeah. Our next question is from Sushil, and he asks, do you want to do a collab with Kiddo and Sushilo second? Yes, please. And his second question is, do you live in the Outback or Service Paradise? I don't live in the Outback or Service Paradise. I live in a shed. And his last question is, do your parents own a ute? No, they own a Holden Barina. Our next question is from the Raceway, and he asks, what is your favorite game and what makes it your favorite? Now if you're talking about like an overall, like my overall favorite game of all time, you know, like I can't really think of one, to be honest. I do have a racing game though. I do have a favorite racing game though, and that's Forza Horizon 1. I was gonna say a Need for Speed game, but I was like, you know, I like pretty much most of the Need for Speeds except for, you know, obviously the obvious ones. And what makes it my favorite? I don't know, just overall the atmosphere, the physics, the handling of the game, just everything about it is just perfect in my opinion. Overall, my favorite Forza game, really. So our next question is from Mealink, and he asks, top 5 favorite YouTubers. I was gonna say racing YouTubers, but most of you know who my favorite racing YouTubers are. So I'm gonna say my top 5 favorite non-racing YouTubers. So, alright, so I'm just gonna think of this off the top of my head right now. So Game Theory. I don't know if you really count this as, I mean, it's not really a YouTube, it's a YouTube channel podcast thing. Hot Wet Soup, Alpha Megasin, Austin Evans, and I Hate Everything. There you go. Top 5 non-racing YouTubers. How accurate is Horizon 3 and how Australia looks? It is very accurate. Now, as far as the map, in some places it's questionable, but then again, it's a Horizon game. They're not obviously going to make it a one-to-one replica of the actual map of the game. But, you know, like, if they try to recreate the whole game, and if they try to recreate the whole of Australia, or just even one quarter, it will take more than 2 years, so I don't really mind that it's not accurate as far as like the map anyway. But as far as it looks, like the visuals, it is very accurate to how Australia looks. Like the lighting, just everything about it, really, it's very accurate. Now my favorite video that I've made, I have quite a few. I have quite a few favorite videos, and most of them are on Need for Speed 2015 with you and Jake and quite a few people. And there's also quite a few PvP videos I like that I did on the crew. So I don't know. Like if I had to pick one, I'd probably say Need for Speed. So our next question is from Misty, and he asks, "How are you enjoying the Horizon 3 demo?" I am enjoying it a lot. What are your 2 dream cars and why? If I had to pick 2, RX-7 and RX-8. But then again, like, I don't know if those would really be like the dream cars that I would want to drive. I mean, as far as like my 2 favorite cars, yes, but as dream cars, I don't know. And his last question is, what has been the best moment for you on YouTube so far? I don't know. Probably like meeting everyone that I have so far, you know, like the people from Drivecast, Leech Crew, just everyone really. I don't know if you would call that a best moment, but it's definitely been something that's been pretty awesome that's happened to me so far on YouTube. And our next question is from Nana, and he asks, who is your main inspirations, or who inspires you to make videos? Now my main inspiration, I honestly don't have one. I have multiple YouTubers that do inspire me, but as far as like one main YouTuber, I'm not sure. Now, as far as who inspires me to make videos, I'll probably say that you're one of them. And some of the YouTubers from Hot Wet Soup, the Hot Wet Soup podcast, Austin Evans, I Hate Everything. You know, I don't know. There's a lot of people who really inspire me to make videos. So yeah, I would say those are definitely the people off the top of my head that I can think of right now who inspire me to make videos. I don't know why it was so difficult to speak then. Like, what the heck? And our last question is from RX Pizza, and he asks, kiddo or kidda? Well, obviously kiddo. Jesitive or Jeshi Weshi? Both. And his last question is Sushilo or Sushilo second? Obviously Sushilo second. So that concludes our Q&A. So thank you again to everyone who submitted their questions in. I will be definitely doing more of these in the future. Sorry if I was saying or just like stuttering a lot. You know, this is my first time doing a Q&A, and I try to do it on the spot like that, and I have like at least 20 to 25 minutes worth of commentary to go through because I just messed up so many times. I don't know why. Like, I don't know why with these commentary videos I mess up more, but anyway, thank you again for the people who submit in their questions. I really do appreciate it. And yeah, so yeah, hopefully you guys enjoyed this video, and I'll see you guys in the next video. See ya. So I got this question at 11 PM and I decided, you know what, I don't want to leave this question out of the video, let's just put it in. So, we have 10 questions from Jake. Now, I'm not going to answer all of them, but I am going to answer one, okay? And that question is, do you have a kangaroo pouch? Yes, I am a kangaroo.